Well, today we're going to explore the concept of reverse mortgages. Look, you've seen ads for them, but what exactly are they? Are they a good idea or not? There's so many questions, all of which have answers, of course. Look, it may not be the most exciting of subjects, but stay with me for a few short minutes and we'll learn all about reverse mortgages, and I'll show you where to find them in Canada. Well, first of all, what is a reverse mortgage? Well, simply put, it's a loan taken against your home equity that still allows you to keep your home even without making payments. Yep, it differs from a regular mortgage in that with a regular mortgage you make monthly payments and your principal amount slowly gets lower until it's eventually paid off, right? Well, a reverse mortgage, on the other hand, is the exact opposite of that because you don't have to make regularly monthly payments, but the amount owed continues to grow. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's both pros and cons, so let's keep looking at this. So why would you want to take out a reverse mortgage? Well, to begin with, you're free to use the proceeds from a reverse mortgage for pretty much anything you want. For example, maybe you'd like to do some home repairs or some improvements or renovations that allow you to remain in place longer. You can use it to help cover regular bills, cover your healthcare costs, or even repay debts. Keep in mind, though, that having a reverse mortgage might have an impact on your ability to use other financing options that would normally be secured by your home. By the way, if you're considering a renovation, check out the multi-generational home renovation tax credit that's designed to allow seniors to remain in place longer. There's a link above to a short video explaining this. I'll also include a link in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. So interestingly, reverse mortgages are designed specifically for seniors, hence the 55-year age requirement. So how much can you borrow on a reverse mortgage? Well, there's a couple of things used in that calculation. First, you can only take up to 55% of your home's value. The maximum you can borrow also depends on your age, the appraised value of your home, and, of course, whatever your lender decides. Oh yeah, the home must be your primary residence, which means you have to be living there at least 6 months of the year. If there's any outstanding loans, lines of credit, and mortgages on the home, they must be paid out. Now, if you need to, you can use the proceeds from the reverse mortgage to help do that. This may mean paying out a lower interest mortgage using the reverse mortgage proceeds, which usually have a higher interest rate. But then, of course, you wouldn't have that monthly payment, right? Oh, speaking of interest rates, let's have a look at the rates as they were at the time of recording this video. A 5-year variable rate mortgage at a regular financial institution was 7%. The CHIP rate was 9.9% to 10.32%. For a 1-year fixed rate mortgage, the regular mortgage was 7.39%, while the CHIP ranged from 8.49 to 9.27. A 3-year fixed mortgage was 6.24% for a regular mortgage and ranged from 8.24 to 8.59 for a CHIP mortgage. Now remember, I said you don't have to make monthly payments. Well, you don't. But you still have to pay back the loan if you move out of the home, if you sell it, when the last borrower passes away, or if you default on the loan. So even though no payments are necessary, the interest continues to be added to the principal, so there may be less equity in your home at the end of the time than what there is currently. In other words, the balance of the loan increases over time. That said, according to the information found on the CHIP Reverse Mortgage website, and I quote, "The CHIP Reverse Mortgage is a non-recourse loan, meaning that the borrower will never owe more than the home is worth." Now that said, make sure you confirm this with your lender. So if you're not making monthly payments, how do you pay off the loan? Well, as mentioned earlier, the loan comes due when you move out of the home, if you sell the home, when the last borrower dies, or if you default on the loan. Now, default on a reverse mortgage may happen if the money is used for anything that is illegal, if the mortgage application has incorrect information, if the home is allowed to fall into a state of disrepair that lowers its value, or if the conditions of the reverse mortgage contract are not followed. Make sure you ask your lender what their definition of default is. Your lender can also give you information on payment options, fees, and restrictions. Ask them if you need to take all the money in one lump sum, or can you take some up front and draw on more as needed. But there's no point in paying interest when you don't have to, right? Remember, there's other ways to get what you need. It's important for you to do your due diligence and explore all your options before you get a reverse mortgage. There may be other products that would meet your needs better. Check out the cost of things like getting a personal loan, using a line of credit, selling your home and downsizing, or renting. What about moving into some form of alternative housing? Take the time to investigate. Now, keep in mind, lending institutions and mortgage brokers are not altruistic entities. They are businesses that offer programs and solutions that you may or may not wish to purchase. Now that said, it's also true that the products they offer may well be beneficial for you. Now, I suggest you talk to a financial advisor and your family before getting into a reverse mortgage. Make sure you fully understand what you're getting into, how a reverse mortgage works, and what effect it can have on your home equity and your finances. Now, I'm putting a link in the description below, if you're watching this on YouTube, to the Canada government's information on reverse mortgages. There's a lot of helpful information there, and there's no effort being made to persuade you one way or the other. So, let's do a recap on the pros and cons of reverse mortgages. On the pro side, there's no regular loan payments. You can get some of the value of your home in cash without selling it. There's no tax on the money you borrow. You still own your home, so you can remain where you're comfortable. There may be options as to how and when you get the money, and it doesn't affect old age security or guaranteed income supplement benefits if you're receiving them. Now let's have a look at the con side of things. We start with the fact that interest rates are generally higher than other types of mortgages. Now, as interest accumulates on the loan, your equity may be going down. When you die, the loan and interest has to be paid by the estate within a set period. Now, keep in mind that the time to settle an estate may be longer than what that period is. The costs and fees on a reverse mortgage may also be higher than other options. And lastly, there may be less in your estate to leave your beneficiaries. Something to consider. So, where do you find a reverse mortgage in Canada? Well, according to the Government of Canada's website, there's currently only 2 financial institutions in Canada that offer them. One is the Canadian Home Income Plan, commonly known as the CHIP mortgage, from Home Equity Bank. Now you can deal directly with Home Equity Bank or go through mortgage brokers. The other, Equitable Bank, is found in some major urban centers. These include Toronto, Calgary, Halifax, Montreal, and Vancouver. Well, I think that's it for now. I hope this information is helpful. I'd appreciate it if you leave a comment or ask a question. And please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and then hit that bell so you're notified when new videos are uploaded. In the meantime, stay safe and enjoy your day. I'm wishing you peace, health, and harmony. Bye for now.